Alright guys, today we're going to do something that's a little different. Not that it's different, we sure have never done this before. You are going to label page 56 in your notebook, 19.2, representing quadratic functions. We're going to put your foldable on this page today. And here's the different part. You're going to label 57 the same thing, but we're going to write a big message on 57. Okay, on 57, you need to write leave blank until after Christmas. We are skipping this page. I've told you we will learn how to solve things, that kind of stuff, after Christmas. That's what this page is for, but we want to put it with quadratics. Skip it. We're going to leave it blank on purpose. So when we come back and you're doing 58, we're leaving this one blank on purpose. We'll come back and put something else on 57, okay? Otherwise now, 56 we're putting the foldable that is in these notes. So we're going to fold that in half. So we're going to talk about forms of quadratic functions. We're going to talk about standard and vertex today. Factored form is what we will talk about on page 57. That's why we're leaving it blank. We want this, but we're leaving this blank, okay? Put my notebook to the side so we can do this foldable. So what we are going to do today is we are going to go from standard form to vertex form. Now, something that is nice to notice in standard form to vertex form is A. When we transform from standard to vertex, A is going to be the same every single time. We'll have to find H and K, which are the vertex. Okay, so let's open this up. All right, it says rewrite a function from standard form to vertex form. This is standard form. The things I'm going to need for this are A and the vertex. Now, A, I can identify. But before we worry about that, we're going to talk about the calculator steps to find the vertex. We've done this before, and you just might not realize it. We are going to press y equals. We're going to press second graph. I should have skipped that. It's two different buttons. I'll press second graph. We're going to look for the vertex. Once we find it, we're going to write it down and write this in vertex form. I'll write vertex form up here at the top in case, so we don't have to go back and forth. Okay, so write that down, get your calculator out. First of all, A, there's nothing here, so that means it's 1. Okay, turn your calculator on and press y equals. If you got something there, clear it out. Then you're going to type x squared plus 4x plus 6. Then press second graph. We are looking for the vertex. The vertex has a pattern, meaning the numbers, the y values above it and below it repeat. So I'm not looking at the x values yet. 66 doesn't repeat. 51 doesn't repeat. 38 doesn't repeat. 27, 18, 11, 6. None of those repeat, so it's not right here. 3 does not repeat. 2 does not repeat. 3 does repeat. See how it's 3 and then 3? That means in between those 3's, negative 2, 2 is the vertex. So my answer now, I'm going to just plug this stuff in. Y equals. I do not have to write the 1. Parentheses, x. This says minus h. Remember how we would change it when we pulled it out? When we put it in, we're going to change it as well. Here's why we're actually changing it though. Since this says x minus, we would have had x minus negative 2. Well, x minus negative 2, we don't put double negatives. Minus a negative is positive 2 squared. And then it says plus k, so plus 2. Remember, this is h, this is k. This is my answer. That is what I'm doing today. Let's do number 2. Number 2, A is 2, and we have to find the vertex using the calculator. Y equals, clear this out, 2x squared plus 8x minus 5. Make sure you put minus 5, not negative 5, or it will give you something wrong. Second graph. Do I see any repeats? Oh, I do, right here. Negative 11, negative 11. So in between that, negative 2, negative 13 is the vertex. I like it when I don't have to move up or down or anything. Okay, so this is H. This is K. Y equals A, parentheses, x minus negative 2 is plus 2 squared, and then minus 13. That's the answer. Go ahead and pause the video and try 3 and 4. Okay, you pause the video, you try it on your own. Number 3, A is 1. The vertex. Y equals, clear this out, x squared minus 20x plus 75. Second graph. I don't see any repeats. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to go up. See how these numbers are getting huge? These are getting smaller. I'm going to check this side first. No, 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 no. Let's see, it might not work over here either. Oh, there it is. Negative 24, negative 24. The vertex is right here. 10, negative 25. H. Okay. Y equals, I don't have to put 1. X minus 10 squared minus 25. That's the answer. Again, I hope you paused it for number 4. If you didn't, do that now. Number 4, A equals 4, and the vertex we have to find. Y equals, clear, 4x squared minus 8x minus 1. Second graph. I don't see it there. Let's go up to some smaller numbers. No, right here. Negative 1, negative 1. So the vertex is in between 1, negative 5. And that is H. Okay. Y equals 4x minus 1 squared. Do not forget the squared. A lot of people do that. Minus 5. There we go. All right. Last, we are going to do word problems. However, they work the same way. Something I need you to notice in the word problems, though, is that we have a special word there. These were saying vertex form, okay? If you remember when we talked about graphing these, there is another word that you need to understand means vertex. That sounded really very country. Number 1, a person kicks a ball in the air. The formula, h of t equals negative t squared minus 8t plus 33, gives the ball's height after t seconds. Write an equivalent form, that means change the form, to reveal the maximum height. If you remember, maximum means vertex. That means we're going to write it in vertex form. So we are going to need A, and we are going to need the vertex. A, right here, is negative 1. Let's find the vertex. We cannot type in t in our calculator. Everywhere you see a t, we're going to have to put x in the calculator, not in the formula. So negative x squared minus 8x plus 33. Second graph. Do you see any repeats? I do not. Right there. Negative 4, 49. Negative 4, 49. H and K. Here is where it is different. This does not say y equals. It says h of t equals. We have negative because it's negative 1. You could put negative or negative 1. Either is the same. Parentheses. We are not putting x because this uses t. T minus 4 squared plus 49. In case you wanted to know what this means, it means that the ball's height reaches a maximum of 49, whatever the units are, okay? Just in case you wanted to know. Now the t value here doesn't make sense. That means negative 4 seconds. This problem needs fixing. All right, number 2. The formula h of t equals negative 2t squared plus 4t plus 16 gives the ball's height after t seconds. Write an equivalent form of the equation to reveal the maximum vertex height of the ball. A is equal to negative 2 in this situation, and the vertex we gotta find. Y equals, clear this out. Remember, we can't use t. Negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 16. Second graph. I don't see it here. We might have to go down. Since it's the ball's height, it only makes sense that it's positive. Okay, here it is, 118. Okay. We're using h of t again. H of t equals negative 2 t minus 1 squared plus 18. So this means that whatever the units are, the volleyball is going to hit a height of 18. Let's say it's inches doesn't actually make sense because that wouldn't be very far. But feet is a little too much, so I don't know what measurement they're using there. Just saying. 18 inches is very short. It's a foot and a half. I don't know what they're doing. All right, number 3. Pause the video and try it on your own. All right. A rocket is launched at time equals 0 from the top of the hill. The formula h of t equals negative t squared plus 14t plus 95 gives the rocket's height after t seconds. Write an equivalent form of the equation to reveal the maximum height. Remember, you might also see minimum. We're not going to see that in this current moment, but it's possible. Okay. The reason we're not seeing minimum in this one is because it's talking about something that's going up and then coming down. Okay. Something that's going the other way would be minimum, and if it's going like starting up and going down, the only thing I can think that would do that is like, let's say a diver goes into the water and then comes back up. Those are the kinds of things you'd be looking at. All right, so A equals negative 1. Vertex, we have to find. Y equals, clear this out, negative x squared. By the way, make sure you're using negative. If you use minus, it's going to give you an error. Plus 14x plus 95, second graph. It's a rocket, so I'm kind of expecting a big number. Yeah, 144, 144. Okay, h of t equals negative, parentheses, x minus 7 squared plus 144. I messed up right here. It should be t, not x. We need to use the variables they tell us to. So that means that rocket is hitting a height of 144. Again, I don't know what that is. It depends on, what type of rocket it is. Is it one a student built and it's just supposed to go a certain height, or is it, a rocket from NASA or something. I don't know. And if it is from NASA, well, it's supposed to go all the way out of the Earth. But, you know, I don't know what it is. All right, we are going to glue this in your notebook on page 56. Remember, 57 is staying blank. Okay, and then I will, and it's staying blank. We're not putting anything on it tomorrow either. That's why we put that big sign on it. Don't glue anything here yet. Okay, and go ahead and work on whatever the homework assignment is on Google Classroom. And I will see you